In this video, I want to teach you how to add sockets to an item using Jeweler's Orbs or using the crafting bench in Path of Exile. So what's going on, guys? Let's say you're playing a build in Path of Exile and the build requires you to have like a 6-socketed weapon or something like that. And you're playing like a bow-based build, but you don't really understand how to do it or where the hell you're at in the game. Let me show you how to do that easily. A bow like this can be augmented and adjusted really simply. We're going to use this item called Jeweler's Orbs, and it reforges or changes the number of sockets on an item. Now, the nice piece here is the following. The item's quality increases the chances of obtaining more sockets. So you'll see here that I have item quality, and you can go over 20%, but 20% is kind of where you want to be, and if you get higher than that, then fantastic. And you can get higher than that if you use other game mechanics to do so. But let's stay on topic, let's continue. So I'm going to go to my stash for a second, and if yours doesn't have 20 quality, here's how I added that. There's an item in the game called a blacksmith's whetstone. It improves the quality of a weapon. Now, I'm going to right-click on this and left-click it on my item, okay? And that's going to increase the quality. If it's 20%, it can't go any higher than that. That's just what it is at the moment. Fantastic, so I've got it. So let's say that my build guide needed 6 different sockets. I'm going to right-click on a Jeweler's Orb and left-click. And you'll notice it's kind of going down. What the heck's going on? It's a random number. So if I click on this and then I click it again holding Shift, so right-click, hold Shift, and left-click, now I can spend this currency until I randomly get the value that I want. This can be kind of arduous and kind of tedious. So how do I do it better if I want to just get it done? Here's how you do it if you have the currency to do so, and you don't want to gamble on maybe I'll hit it with like the next Jewelers, right? Here's what you do. You go visit your crafting bench inside your hideout in Path of Exile. So you click on crafting bench, then I want you to put this weapon inside, okay? Then I want you to type in, like you just put the weapon inside your crafting bench. We're going to craft something. At the top, there's a search filter. Type in the word socket, S-O-C-K-E-T, okay, socket, okay? And then in the other category, I want you to scroll down and look at, you can add 2 sockets, 3 sockets, 4 sockets, 5 sockets, whatever you can afford. It's 350 Jeweler's Orbs, which I don't have because I've been helping people, by the way, and that's okay. Maybe you don't have it either, right? It's 350 to get absolutely 6 sockets every time. Then you're a Chad. Fantastic. Your 6-socket Chad looking real good. Everyone's jelly because you got so many sockets, right? When you're starting the game, you'll probably get 4 sockets. You can do a lot with 4 sockets in Path of Exile. So you click on it, and then you hit craft, and bang. There it is. You got a 4-socket weapon. But you're going to have another problem, right? It's not linked. Those things aren't linked. So let's check that out. We're going to take that bow, put it back in our inventory. And if you don't have this tab, that's okay. I'm using the currency tab, okay? Yours might look like this, and that's totally fine. So I'm going to grab this Orb of Fusing. Orb of Fusing. I'm control left-clicking, putting it in my inventory. So it reforges the links between sockets on an item. And the higher the quality is, it has increased chances of obtaining more links. So I right-click, left click, holding Shift, bang. Now I link the whole thing. It's that simple. That's how you add sockets to a piece of gear, whether it's armor or a weapon in Path of Exile, and that's what you do. Now, one more thing that you may encounter. Maybe you have that really cool item, but it's corrupted with a Vol Orb, right? What do? Can you change the sockets? Can you add more sockets? Can you do any of that? Let me show you. If you go to your crafting bench, right, with that Vol or corrupted weapon that you bought or traded for, go to sockets, right? You'll notice you can add sockets. You can change all the sockets all day as much as you want, right? It's not a problem. It's just going to use this other new currency called a Vol Orb. And a Vol Orb just corrupts things unpredictably. Because it is a corrupted item, it requires that corrupted, currency or crafting material to continue the story of what that item's doing. And now you know how to change your corrupted items, sockets numbers, how to fuse them, and away you go. Enjoy, and have a good time. I'll catch you guys in the next one.